Join me as I dive deep into the tumultuous story of Saddam Hussein and uncover what really happened to him. He ruled Iraq for over 20 years, feared by millions, untouchable in his own mind. But in the end, Saddam Hussein was found hiding underground, alone, disheveled, abandoned by the same people who once bowed before him. How did a poor village boy rise to absolute power and lose everything in a hole in the ground? This is the rise and fall of Saddam Hussein. He was born in 1937 in a poor village near Tikrit, Iraq, a place of dust, hunger, and violence. Saddam Hussein's childhood was marked by abandonment. His father died before he was born, or disappeared. No one knows for sure. His stepfather beat him. Power to Saddam did not look like leadership. It looked like survival. At 10 years old, Saddam ran away from home. He learned early that fear was a currency and that those who inspired it were never forgotten. In his youth, Iraq was unstable. Coups, assassinations, shifting regimes. Saddam joined the Ba'ath Party, a political movement obsessed with Arab nationalism and control. At just 22, he took part in a failed assassination attempt on Iraq's prime minister. He was shot, escaped across the desert, and fled the country. For Saddam, this wasn't defeat, it was a lesson. Years later, when the Ba'ath Party seized power, Saddam returned. He didn't take the spotlight immediately. Instead, he worked in the shadows, building networks, spying on rivals, collecting secrets. By 1979, Saddam Hussein became president of Iraq. Within days, he summoned his own party leaders to a meeting. Names were read aloud. Accusations of betrayal followed. One by one, men were dragged from the room, later executed. The message was clear. Loyalty meant life. Doubt meant death. Saddam ruled not just with laws, but with terror. Secret police listened through walls. Prisons filled with political enemies. Entire families vanished overnight. In the 1980s, he led Iraq into a brutal war with Iran. 8 years of bloodshed, chemical weapons, and mass graves. Hundreds of thousands died. Then came Halabja, 1988, a Kurdish town gassed with chemical weapons. Women, children, and elders collapsed in the streets, frozen in death. The world watched. Some condemned, some stayed silent. In 1990, Saddam invaded Kuwait. It was a fatal miscalculation. A US-led coalition crushed Iraq's army. Sanctions followed, crippling the country, starving civilians, while Saddam remained untouched, living in palaces as his people suffered. For years, he defied the world. Then came 2003. American forces invaded Iraq, claiming Saddam possessed weapons of mass destruction. Baghdad fell. Statues of Saddam were torn down. The dictator vanished. For months, he hid underground, moving from place to place, betrayed by those who once feared him. In December 2003, Saddam Hussein was found in a dirt hole, disheveled, silent. The man who ruled Iraq with terror was pulled from the ground like a ghost. The end, he was tried by an Iraqi court, charged with crimes against humanity, sentenced to death. On December 30th, 2006, Saddam Hussein was executed by hanging. His final moments were not broadcast in grandeur, only shaky phone footage, shouting voices, and a sudden drop. To some, Saddam Hussein was a symbol of strength. To others, a butcher, a tyrant, a murderer. But history remembers him as a warning. When power is built on fear, it always collapses, violently. He rose from nothing, ruled through terror, and fell alone, underground, forgotten by those who once bowed. If you need more of this stories, like and subscribe to this channel.